All right. Hello. How are we, YouTube? So right now, what I'm going to be doing is I am doing a commentary over this PB. This PB is on a category called Filtered Seed Glitchless. Most of you should be aware of what that is, whether you're from the speedrunning community or just watch my streams, because I've been streaming this for a couple streams now. But basically, Filtered Seed Glitchless, you use a generator. There's a variety of different ones you can use, but basically the generator always generates a good seed or a seed with specific things about it. And it's a separate category. It's not random seed because the seed's automatically going to have these good things like a bastion and a fortress and a good entry and blind travel to the stronghold and all these things. But it's also not a set seed because you don't know what's on the seed. You haven't routed the seed. So it's a really fun category, and it's really good for practicing and getting better at speedrunning. So I was really happy with this run, and I thought some interesting things happened during this run. So I thought it would be good to kind of commentate over it and kind of just explain FSG a little more to people who might not understand it. So I spawned here in a savannah village, or not a village, this is a funny looking village. Right here I thought, oh, this is going to be a reset, and then I realized, oh, there actually is a chest. Only get 1 iron from the chest, but I'm actually using the looting sword generator here, so the sword is going to have looting 2 or 3 every single time, which is really, really useful when fighting blazes. So I don't actually pull up my cords here, I don't think. See, there I make a mistake. I should have grabbed 3 wood. I was expecting 3 iron from the chest, but this is a different generator, and I realize here, oh yeah, this is looting sword generator. There's not always going to be 3 iron in the chest. So I should have grabbed 3 wood, and I should make wood tools rather than an iron pickaxe right away. I didn't actually pull up cords here, but the village is always going to be in positive, and same with the rune portal. So yeah, I kind of knew the village was this direction based off that. I didn't need to pull up the cords, but I probably should. But yeah, so I wrote this village. This village is a little scuffed, so I kind of have to be creative here. I decided I don't want to take all this fall damage, so I'm like, okay, bad MLG, let's go. And then I think I do it a few more times here. I'm kind of popping off. I really wasn't feeling much pressure while doing this run because it wasn't streamed live on Twitch. I was Discord streaming, and I had 1 viewer. It was Anne. So shout out to Anne, and I think Moon stopped by at the end. So thank you guys for watching my micless Discord streams. It means a lot. But yeah, I was popping off with these bed MLGs. Like, look at me go. So yeah, here, golden hoe, get hay. It's really quick. But yeah, nothing too special about this overworld, to be honest. It's not the greatest for FSG, and probably in the future I would reset worlds like this, as I'm trying to get sub 20, and I think that this is one of the main areas I can improve. And I wasn't really all that focused here. You can kind of tell. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, we figure this out, and I end up making a pickaxe here, and we're off. I haven't watched this run or anything yet, so I don't really know what to expect. It's also my first time kind of introing on YouTube live. Like, normally I kind of script the intro, but yeah, I think I introed okay. I like the casual approach to these PB analyses, because I feel like there's analyses, guys. I can speak English, I promise. But yeah, I kind of like it, and I feel like there's going to be a lot, because I'm going to improve in FSG, I'm going to improve in RSG, I might try other categories as well, not to spoil anything, but I have some ideas. So yeah, you can expect these kind of videos more often, because they're just really quick to get out and commentate, and they're fun, and you guys seem to like them, so why not? I think it'd be good to upload more content to YouTube. No promises, but yeah. So yeah, anyway, if you guys don't know, you guys should all know, but if you don't know, if you're just from YouTube and you don't know that I have a Twitch, make sure to go check out my Twitch. It's a link in the description, and I am thankful to have over 3,000 followers. I appreciate you guys so much, and yeah, just thought I'd plug myself there. And if you like the video, you want more of this, you can absolutely expect more. Feel free to subscribe to the YouTube. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe. So yeah, here I'm doing cod bucket strats, which is interesting because I don't normally do this for FSG, but it actually works out really well because there was 3 emeralds in a chest from earlier, and I'm able to get my bucket here, which is awesome. We don't talk about that fish. I'm sure that fish lived a wonderful life in that waterfall of water. Waterfall of water. What else would the waterfall be of? Waterfall of milk? No, it's water, obviously. I didn't have to specify. So here I'm kind of dumb. I'm like, oh, maybe I can swim up this. And for whatever reason, I just couldn't. So this just takes a lot of time. Like, it wouldn't let me swim. I don't know why. But yeah, so this is just a waste of time. But it's fine. So yeah, we're kind of off to the nether here. And if I remember correctly, building this portal was a little bit scuffed. I need more wood, which is very smart of me. I do end up needing it. I grabbed more bread than I needed, but again, I had that golden hoe, so it's may as well just grab a bunch of extra food because you never really know how much you need. And the golden hoe, you just get the food so fast, so why not? So yeah. So here I'm thinking, okay, where can I build this portal? And I just want to preface, I really need to practice building portals with rune portals because I'm really bad at it. And this takes me way too long. So it's quite unfortunate here, but yeah. Here I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have a pickaxe. And then I'm like, wait, no, I don't want to make a shovel. I want to save that iron. And me saving that iron actually saved the run. You'll see why later. So, I mean, I could have gotten iron from the bastion, but you'll see why later. I'm just not going to spoil anything, but me saving that iron and not making an iron shovel was the smartest thing I'd do here. And there was no reason for me to make an iron shovel, because the gold shovel is perfectly fine. I'm probably not going to need to shovel that many things. If I do, then I can just make a stone one or something. It's not a big deal. Or I can always make the iron one later. So yeah, I was happy with that decision, and this is my portal making. A little scuffed. I think a bunch of the lavas end up glitching, and it takes a bit too long. Normally you want to enter the nether sub 5 at least on FSG. And in the future, I'm pretty much going to reset if I'm not in the nether by 5 minutes. And then in the future after that, it's going to be if I'm not in the nether by 4 minutes, you know? I'm going to keep pushing myself with this category before I go back to RSG, because I think that with filtered seed generation, I think it's a really good practice because you get to practice not resetting, but actually doing the speedrunning stuff. So, yeah. This is fine. I grab my lava. I realize, oh, there's water flowing into my portal. This is just kind of dumb. And then I'm into the nether. So the beautiful thing about the nether in Filtered Seed Glitchless is there will always be a bastion in positive, pretty close to spawn. And there will always be a fortress in either positive, negative, or negative, positive. So the quadrant adjacent, the quadrant adjacent to the bastion. So basically you'll always route bastion, then fortress. And it's really awesome. And this seed turned out pretty good. I didn't see the bastion right away, but I figured out where to go based off my chords, I think. And yeah, I was off to the bastion. Not insane pace or anything, but I think here I make a helmet, but I already have a chest plate, so that was just a misplay, but it's fine, doesn't end up mattering. I only grabbed 3 beds from the village. That's the thing with savannah villages, is there's not as many beds generally. So I like to enter with 4 or 5 beds usually, because you never know how much string you're going to get. But thankfully, not to spoil anything, we do get a bridge bastion, I believe. Yeah, this is a bridge bastion. So the fact that we get a bridge bastion means that we're going to get a lot of gold. So even if we get rolled on string, we're still going to have enough. Like, there's no way we don't have enough string to make beds. So I think it's actually awesome that this was bridge bastion. We got more than enough gold. Here I try and like put the boat up there, and I'm like, okay, no, I'm just being stupid. I just jump up, and yeah, I route the bastion. Pretty standard stuff. The best route for bridge, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, pretty standard stuff. I just route the bridge bastion here. Yeah, nothing too crazy. So I like to grab all the gold, especially since I only had the 3 beds. But I think it's always good to grab all the gold. It takes an extra few seconds, and It's really nothing. So here I go pretty fast because the hoglin. Yep, I grab the stairs here. These stairs make sure all the piglin go in the hole, as you'll see up here. Bridge is pretty slow compared to a lot of bastions, but this route is pretty reliable. It's easy. You just break the gold block here, and then they all get mad, and they all come. And I think I got a decent amount here for bridge. Yeah, bridge, sometimes you don't get very many, so I was happy with like the 5 or 6 that I got here. It could have been a lot more, but I was still happy with it, and it's fine. So this is okay pace, but it's not great for FSG. I still think that this was like 30-minute pace probably. Yeah, here I'm checking if there's a double chest, and I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't really find anything, you know. And the reason I was checking the chest is just so I can maybe get some obsidian quicker. But I have enough gold to get all the obsidian I need. I thought this might anger more piglins as well, but it didn't. It maybe angered some down there, but they couldn't get to me anyway. So yeah. I just end up relying on the trades, I believe. So yeah. Yeah, okay, and then this side, yeah, I also checked for a chest, but I already saw earlier there was only a single chest, so it wasn't really all that useful. I got some armor and some string. So yeah, I was just relying on the trades here, which sucked for the fact that I had to wait for them. But I think here I ended up finally checking what I have so far. And this, you just place a gravel there, and it traps all the piglins there, so they can't move, and it makes all the stuff float up. So it's a really good strategy, whether you're speedrunning or not, just to get all the stuff without, you know. And then here I'm organizing my inventory, picking up more stuff. I have tons of pearls for days. I have enough pearls for 2 speedruns at this point. Here I realize they're not trading. I'm like, oops. And I throw them the gold, and then yeah. Just, I think we leave pretty quickly here, and this was pretty well played for me. I'm happy with this. Only 1 fire res right now, but I end up getting more. I have string for days, and here I'm just waiting on obby. As you'll see in my hotbar, I only have 7. There I get 9, and I think I wait a little bit too long here. I got more fire res there. I got 10 here. I should have left right here. This is perfect. I got everything I need, and I just get a bunch more fire res, and I get more obby, and okay, I leave pretty quickly. I'm fine with that. And then here I check my chords, and I'm like, okay, where do I want to go for the fortress? And this routing is terrible. This is something I need to improve. I end up going the wrong direction here. I don't know why. And I'm pulling up my pie chart there to see if a fortress is in render distance. Of course it is, because it's FSG, and my render distance is like 16 chunks. So yeah, here I'm going the wrong way. And I know I'm going the wrong way based off my chords that I'm looking at right now. So yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's quite obvious I wanted to go positive negative based off the chords where the bastion was, because these seeds are always going to be linear, and I misplayed this a lot, and I waste a lot of time here. And there's something that I threw out in that bastion. Put down in the comments if you know what okay, but not Ian, because Ian was watching live. Put down in the comments if you know what I threw out in that bastion that I need later in the run. You'll see. You'll see. The answer will be later, so don't cheat. Don't cheat. So here I'm like, okay, the fortress is definitely this way. It's close. I turned down my render distance way down. It's positive negative. I just don't see it yet. And yeah, I end up seeing it pretty quickly here. I should have pearled more. I had pearls for days. Here I'm just checking. It's still there. It's like next to me. It's within 2 render distance. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm heading the right way for sure. And yeah, I misplayed by not using my pearls here. I think with the terrain and all that, and I think this pearl is pretty nice. But I almost died from fall damage, so that would have sucked. And then I think this pearl I'm proud of this pearl. I'm like, yeah, I can survive that. Easy peasy. And I glitch in the block, but that's fine. And then this is a bit scuffed. So here I'm just trying to fire res myself. Easy. And I get hit by a wither skeleton, and I think I end up fighting a couple wither skeletons here. And it's kind of not a vibe, but again, just stuff I can improve. Nothing too special. Alright. So yeah, I almost die here. I forgot about this. I was on half a heart, and this thing's still chasing me, and I eat, and I heal up, and we're all good. I put this guy in a boat just to be safe, and I kill him, and we're all good. And I'm off to find a spawner, and I'm like, okay, let's use these pearls, I think, right? Yeah. I'm like, okay, let's use these pearls, let's get to a spawner right away. And the awesome thing about this run is that I have that looting sword. Looting sword makes blaze fighting so much easier, so much faster. I think I almost forgot here, and then, yeah. Like, we got one. Just look how fast this blaze fight is. It's awesome. Now, the thing about Filtered Seed Glitchless is, I think in all the generators, you're going to want to blind travel at 150 coordinates. In an RSG, or random seed run, I probably would have built the portal somewhere near right here just to save time. But because this is FSG, I know I'm going to be close to the stronghold if I go 150 in the same quadrant that the fortress is in. So it has to be the same quadrant that the fortress is in. So yeah, I already have 4 rods because of this looting sword. And there I get 6. I could have just left here. And I probably should have, since I know that the stronghold is always going to be close to spawn, and it should be an ocean stronghold. More often than not, it is. And maybe that could have saved time. But with the looting sword, I know I only need to kill 1 more blaze. So, yeah, I killed that 1 more. I have 8 rods. We're all good. I don't know why I placed that block there. And here I'm just figuring out where to go. Okay, I end up using pearls again, which is smart. Or I just run for a bit for some reason. Yeah. And I go too far. Again, my routing needs improvement, but it's fine. Here I'm like, wait, I don't want to mess with those. And this is kind of just dumb, but it's fine. These are all things that can improve, and I think overall I played this nether really well. Just minus the routing and minus something I threw out in the bastion, I'm pretty happy with this. It's really nice to see improvement in myself, and it's nice to know that there's easy ways I can improve right now without learning anything new, and it's just unfortunate. I'm like, okay, I gotta dig up. And here I'm like, okay, surface, perfect. Which is what I should have just went to begin with, but it's fine. And here I'm going to positive 150, negative 150. You can see my chords are. And it doesn't have to be exact, but I do it pretty close to exact. And we're off back to the overworld. This is insane pace for me. I think I've had 1 run better pace than this ever in FSG. And I ended up dying in the end, and that run could have been sub 20. But yeah, this is really good pace, and you'll see the realization here that I have no way to light this portal. And this is what I'm talking about. I had so many fire charges that I threw out in that bastion. Here I'm like, do I wood light it? And then I'm like, wait, I have gravel. I think I realized that here. Yeah, it takes me a bit too long. In the future, I just gotta remember gravel. So me having that iron really saved the run, because I threw out all my other iron, right? But I kept that 1 iron ingot, and that really saved the run, because it means I can make flint and steel. And I think my flint rates here are absolute garbage. I think I mine a ton of gravel, and I just don't get a flint, which is just really unfortunate, but it's fine. We end up getting it eventually. I think my shovel ends up breaking, and then I have to mine with my hand, yeah. Again, it just sucks, but it's fine. But the blind travel is the best part of this run. That's what makes this run sub 25 rather than sub 30. And all FSG has good blind travel, but this is really good blind travel. You can't ask for anything better than this, really, unless you're in the portal room. So yeah, ocean. Craft my eyes here. I think I craft more than I need. I craft 12, perfect. Throw my eye, I'm like, where is it? I don't actually get the angle of it very good, but it's roughly 140. Yeah, I remember. So yeah. And the crazy thing about this run is it was my 2nd run of the day, and I didn't warm up or practice at all, and I only had time for 1 or 2 runs. I did not expect to get an FSG PB doing this. I was just kind of practicing. I had to go to bed earlier, way earlier than normal, so I didn't stream. But yeah, this run was insane. And I think right about here I see the stronghold. Yep. And and I end up digging directly into the portal room. And at this point I was kind of freaking out. I'm like, whoa, this is going to be FSG PB. That's a really good blind travel. And yeah, I play this really well. I'm really happy with how I play the rest of this run. I do east-west perch in the end, like I explained in my RSG PB. It is slower, but I like to play it safe. I think in FSG, though, I think I might switch to north-south. It's good practice, but it means that I'm going to die a lot in runs, and I'm just happy to get this PB. And I think I'm going to get sub 20 before I start doing north-south, just so I can get that sub 20 PB and feel good about myself. And here I found the portal room. Really good play by me not to just go in. Really good patience. And yeah, break the spawner, enter the end. Really easy. This is why ocean exposed strongholds are really, really good. And here, I enter the end at about 19 minutes, I'm guessing, because there's probably about 40 seconds of pausing. So this is the fastest end enter I think I've ever had. Maybe the one run was faster. But this time could have been a lot better if the dragon just perched. Here I make my bends. And yeah, not to spoil anything, but the dragon kind of took forever. And I know I don't do tower strats or anything, but I just like to play the end safe, like I said, for now. In the future in FSG runs, I might try and do the more risky strats in the end and get faster times, but I think it's good for me to play safe for now. I want to get some PBs, I want to get some runs done, I want some content for the YouTube. I think that's after I get sub 20, because then we need to do those things to shave off time. Here I'm like, okay, where do I want to pillar? I was not with it. I was not that focused for this run. That's the thing. Here I placed that wrong. It doesn't end up mattering, but it means I can't do the normal side I normally do to one cycle, so I have to one cycle from a different angle, which sucks. And it almost ends up costing the run, because I'm used to one cycling a certain way, and I end up using all 8 of my beds, I think. So it's unfortunate. But yeah, I play the end safe, and I probably will do that on RSG for a long time. But FSG I might switch once I get a sub 20. But yeah, for now I'm playing it safe. So roast me in the comments for not doing a north-south perch again. Well, nobody did last time, but speedrunners kind of roll their eyes at me, because north-south is like faster. But the thing with east-west is you can see the perch for a much longer time. And I don't want to miss it, you know? Oh yeah, here I look at an enderman and I threw out my boat, and I'm kind of hating myself for it here. I almost look at another one. That would have killed the run for sure. I can't get a single crit on enderman. I suck at critting enderman. So it just takes forever to kill. I think it's here. I finally kill it, yeah. It would have sucked if the dragon perched during that time, but fortunately it didn't. Well, I guess kind of unfortunately too, because it just takes forever to perch. It just does not want to perch. It does not like me. This dragon is a meanie. This dragon is rude champ. Hashtag Ender Dragon rude champ. And by the way, guys, if you're still here, if you're still watching this video for some reason, if you're enjoying this, please go comment milk in the comments. I just want to know that you're still here and that you're still watching. And if you are, you're Pog. I love you and you're awesome. And if you comment milk in the comments, you're instantly my favorite. And yeah. we're just about at the one cycle here. So yeah, this should be cool. I don't really know what to say right now because this dragon's taking forever, but I really love this speedrun category. I almost look at an enderman here because it walks right in front of me. I really love this speedrun category because for content wise, you're just gonna get a lot of good runs. And here I think I realize, okay, the dragon might be circling, and that means it's perching on an east-west, and it goes around once and it goes around twice, and right there I know it's perching. And I just probe the middle, and then I wait for the perch, and I realize, okay, this is going to be backwards. I'm used to the obsidian on my left, not on my right, but it should be okay. And really, it was really shaky. But yeah. The thing is this wasn't live, so I wasn't too nervous. But yeah, let's see this one cycle. I know I scuffed it a lot. The first bed was a bit late. Second bed was perfect. Third bed was a bit late. Fourth bed was a bit early. Fifth bed was okay. Sixth bed was perfect. Seventh bed was a bit early. Eighth bed was perfect. Done. Beat the game. Final time of... Real time of about 23:50, I'm guessing. And game time of 23:18:55. So that's Pog. I won't be submitting this run to speedrun.com just because I don't want to give them more to verify, and because I don't actually have the verification of this seed because my Chrome refreshed, so I need to like write that down in the future. It's gonna suck. I'm just gonna copy and paste them all to a Google Doc so I know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This was a lot of fun to run. I think this seed was really cool. It was kind of unique. I did a lot of cool stuff, and I'm really proud of this run. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I know I enjoy doing the commentary. It's a lot of fun. And don't forget to like, subscribe if you want. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.